Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular mystery reading number 946. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around and support my channel, welcome and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So I feel called to say that death feels like a very significant energy or idea here. It can be literal, or it can be more figurative or symbolic. It could be about, in general, it does feel like an ending, something coming to an end. And this could represent many different things. It could be cycles, it could be, like I said, it could be literal too. It really just depends on who's watching this. So only take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate at all, that's fine. The messages may not be meant for you. At the very least, I do feel that a majority of people in this reading resonate with the interpretation of something unhealthy. Well, we'll say something like not death in the literal sense. It could be the end of a job, a relationship, a lifestyle. It definitely feels like a positive ending if it's not in a literal sense. But it also could not be in a way. It really just depends how you perceive it. But getting into interpreting the number 946, the number 9, well, I just looked down at the timer and I saw the number 2, which can be about relationships and connections. It does feel like you are cutting yourself off from something, or cutting something off from you. It feels like there's a break in energy or a connection or a situation. There's definitely a separation that I'm feeling here. But with interpreting 946, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. This feels like, no matter what ending you are moving through right now, you can find deeper meaning in it to help you find closure and to give you more of a sense of direction on how to move forward after the fact, the aftermath, if you will. I'm being reminded of this. It's actually a video game. It's a Call of Duty map called Aftermath. So maybe there's something significant here about the military or guns or even just video games. Regardless of whatever sense of purpose you find, whatever deeper meaning you find or discover, I think embracing that meaning, that sense of purpose, is going to help you align more with helping the collective overall, trying to let go and evolve from people and situations that do not serve our individual well-being as well as our collective well-being. Number 4, at 4 minutes into the video, that is about stability, balance, peace, and it can also be about your ancestors. I do think Whether it's, obvious, or, the energy is strong or it feels faint, I do think that your ancestors are supporting you through some sort of ending, no matter how you perceive it. I think they are trying to help you energetically or with signs or whatever it may be. I feel like they're trying to help you find a way forward that makes sense to you, as well as your intuition and your soul. I'm really feeling something here about aligning with your soul, which is it's an interesting feeling. Number 6 is about self-love, and it can be about a choice between self-love and self-destruction, choosing to hold on or to walk away. In this case, I feel that choosing self-love is about choosing to walk away. And I did just burp a little bit, which is good. To me, that is a sign or confirmation to release someone or something that could potentially be just repeating a cycle in your life, not really evolving with you, not meeting you where you're at, whether it's a person or a situation. It feels like something is out of place, misaligned here. I was also reminded about how I saw the number 222 and how that number can also be about choices and prioritizing what means the most to you. So I feel like this is encouragement for you to take the decision to hold on or to walk away seriously. And I'm being reminded of the Lovers. We're 6 minutes into the video. The Lovers card has the number 6 on it. There, you are being faced with a big decision here, because it's not like it's the 2 of Wands and the 10 of whatever. Those are minor arcana. Those are details. This is the Lovers, a major arcana, and the Death card, also a major arcana. So you are being faced with a big decision to choose between walking away or holding on. And this could even be a test of your judgment, depending on what you decide to do. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus, I wanted to say 9 plus 7, maybe the 970s videos, maybe those could be significant for you in the future. But 9 plus 4 is 13. And 13 plus 6, I believe that's 19. Yeah. And 1 plus 9 is 10. There's 2 messages here. The number 10 is first. That number is about the presence of your spirit guides. This could be extra confirmation of support and signs and messages coming from your ancestors. I was also reminded of the Wheel of Fortune with the 10, because the Wheel of Fortune has the number 10 on it. And like I said, this is definitely a big decision, because the Wheel of Fortune is also a major arcana. And the other message, number 10, 1 plus 0, that's 1, and 1 is about trusting yourself. So I feel like this number is here to encourage you to really give yourself some space and time to think through a big decision before making a decision, and making sure that you truly resonate, or you're truly connected with what your intuition and your inner voice is trying to tell you to choose. Which direction your intuition is trying to, whisper to you to take. Because, your intuition is going to be quieter than your fears. Fear is loud. So someone here, you might need to quiet your mind, maybe meditate or just journal or something like that to help you connect with your intuition. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a couple of cards from the Prisma Visions Tarot. I'm going to see what else wants to come through for you. It would be interesting if I saw any of the cards, the many cards that I've been mentioning. Okay, I have the 3 of Pentacles. Building something, working on something, investing in something. And the Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles for me is about balance. There's a real focus here on what's going on in your physical reality. With this Three of Pentacles, I almost wanted to say Three of Wands. I feel two situations here. There's a situation that you need to walk away from that's also contributing to something positively that you're investing in. And I feel like this thing that you're investing in is about, your well-being, your stability, your security. It feels like this decision is another step forward toward, I guess, peace and stability, to be honest. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, they have like a work-life balance. Their relationships aren't overbearing. There's a healthy balance between how much time the Queen of Pentacles spends with herself and how much time the Queen of Pentacles spends with other people or connecting with the outside world. I'm going to draw one more card from these box of cards to see what else there is. We have 999 and 222. There's something empowering about I can. This is really giving me a strong magician type of energy. It might be hard for you to make the decision to walk away. But what's making it hard is telling yourself I can't, limiting yourself with imaginary boundaries. And they could feel real. They could feel very real. But I'm really picking up on what I said before about needing to give yourself some space and some time to reflect on a decision to make sure your choice is coming from your intuition and not your fear. I really can't say it enough to really just give yourself some time and some space. The number 3 is about communication, self-expression. I feel like this is about communicating with yourself. This can also be about healing and growing as a person. I feel like you might need to heal a little bit to be able to see the decision that you should make clearly or clearer. And number 999 and 222 are really just reinforcing what I've already said about those numbers. Purpose, finding deeper meaning, helping the world release what no longer works, and taking your decisions seriously, prioritizing what really means the most to you. Really, like not just mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, but also in your actions, in your words. You could need to communicate with yourself before you're ready to communicate with somebody else or with a situation.